candy bonsai tree we're gonna make today. Now there's two styles. We might get A or B. Now the trunk is made from a soft chocolate-like candy, and the leaves are a vanilla sponge cake. Cool, huh? Let's open it up, see what we got. Here we go, we've got a little sticker, so I'm using this knife to cut through the sticker. Let's see what we've got in here. Here's the candy. And we've got this tray. It's in the shape of the trunk. And there's some branch trays there. You put them on the end of the branches, and then you'll put the fluffy green part on to make it look like leaves. And we've got the pot. Little tiny pot, just like a bonsai tree. And this, we'll find out what's in here in a minute. And that's what's in the box. We got the B version with the round pot. All right, so the candy was a little bit hard, but the instructions tell you, put it in the microwave for 10 seconds and it'll soften up. It's like a little piece of caramel. Oh yeah, nice and squishy. So you need to take all the pieces and put them together and kind of massage it, squish it all together into a ball. So we'll go ahead and get them all out. Turn it into a ball. Smooth it all out. Kind of smells like a good candy. A little bit chocolatey. Okay, so we have our tray. Now there's a top and a bottom, and they're gonna fit together like that. So what we do is we take a piece of our squishy candy and we just jam it in the tray. Just get it all the way in, all the holes filled up. And you want it to be kind of neat along the side and flat with the surface. Need a little more for the top branches. Just a little bit over here. Oop. It's a little sticky. Use the toothpick if you need a little help. And you just press it in, get it in all the little cracks, crevices. Make sure it's smoothed out. And if you need to, just put another pinch on. Okay, we did the one side. We're going to do the other side now. Fill it up just the same way. All the cracks and crevices all filled up. And when you need to, use a toothpick. Just tuck it right in. So when you get them all into the molds, you put a little bit of a mound right in the middle so that it'll stick together. Then we take both sides and squeeze them, squeeze and squeeze so that they marry each other on the top and the bottom. And look, it looks like a tree trunk already. Now after you've got it all sealed together, you need to put it in the freezer for 30 minutes. Now you've also got the base of the branches here. Same thing, just put it in, squeeze it down really good, flush with the top. When you need to use your toothpick, go ahead and you just make this little clear. It'll turn out to be a little hole that'll stick right on top of the trunk. Just do that with both of these. Same thing, put it in the freezer for 30 minutes. gonna make the sponge part. So we've got this bag. You need to have a microwave safe mug. And you open up the bag, pour the ingredients in the mug. Just a nice simple powder. Oh, a couple more. And then you put 10 cc's of water. That is about 1/3 of an ounce. So I'm gonna use 2 of these little scoops. That's gonna do it for us. Not very much water at all. 1, 2, and if you can see, when you add water, the green comes right out. Nice. Okay, then you stir it up really good. Stir, stir, stir. And you're gonna put that right in the microwave for 50 seconds. Smells like a cake batter. So this is what the sponge looks like when it comes out of the microwave. Kind of fancy. So the instructions say, just kind of toothpick it out. Let's see what happens. It's a little crunchy actually. Well, a little change of plan. It couldn't quite make a toothpick work, so we're gonna try and spoon it out. Some of the edges are crunchy. Well, we just kind of loosen it around the sides where it's a little bit stuck to the mug. Let me get it out. So this is kind of what we have when it's all done. I think we're going to make this into a couple of pieces, or a couple of little branches on our tree. So we have our trunk out of the freezer. We're going to see what happens when we open it up. Just want to be a little gentle, if we can be. There, ooh, there we go though. Look at that. Now you can see there's a little bit of marks around the seams. Cute, huh? So you just use a little toothpick and kind of smooth them down where there's seam marks. We don't need to worry about the bottom too much. It'll be in the pot. But around here, just kind of smooth it. Knock them down where you can. And it's a little bit noticeable. It's kind of hard to do this while it's frozen, but we'll do what we can. So what you do want to make sure is you get these 2 little top chunks out. One on that branch, one on this branch. Just be very careful if you're using a knife like me. And you know what, this one kind of broke a little, but the thing about sticky candy, you just squish it right back on. Nobody will ever know. So now we've got these like the pad holders. Pop them out like this. So kind of, again, just remove any extra if you want. And this one should go on the top. Should kind of go right in the little hole. Still kind of a soft candy, so you can sort of jam it on there, no problem. And got another one, the lower one. Right out, it's got a nice little square hole that should fit right onto the little square peg there. And again, sticky candy, so go ahead and kind of press it into place if you need. And there we go. So we've got the trunk, and we've got the little pad holders. So we had this piece of extra soft candy, and we kind of got to work it again to warm it up, because we're going to put our trunk into the little tiny pot, and then we're going to tuck it in on the top with some more of this candy. So you just kind of work it until it gets a little warm, a little bit sticky, but that's kind of fun. Squish it up until you can make it move. It's kind of like a Tootsie Roll, now that I think about it, this soft candy. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what happens if we get our trunk right in the tiny pot. And we're going to use a little bead, roll it out a bit. Get it sort of wrapped right around the end. And just tuck it in so it stays in the pot. And probably do something like that a couple times. Make a couple of little ropes. Seems an easy way to do it. We got our long little rope. Get it in there. Squeeze it around the base, sort of tuck it in. Oh, knocked that guy a little. Just get him right back. And use your trusty toothpick some more. Just tuck it all the way in, so it sort of stays there. Okay, so we've got our sponge, and we've got these two places, so this is kind of the artsy part. We're just gonna sort of break it apart, pull it into a couple pieces, just like that. Kind of put it right on top, right on the pad. Whoop. I think you just gotta squeeze it on there nice and tight. And then we're gonna make another kind of roundish looking pad. Kind of take off the sharp corner bits and put him right onto that one. Just press him in place. It's nice and sticky. Would you look at that? So we've got a little guy going on here, but we've got some extra of the green part. So what I'm going to do is just sort of stack it on there. Make our tree look a little bit fuller. A little bit bigger tree. This I can kind of have an extra couple pieces, and when we just put them on there, we get that. Even more leaves. Not bad, huh? Oh, it's going. It's moving. It's falling. Okay. So this is a fun craft you can do. Costs less than $10. You can get it at just about any Japanese grocery store. Do it with your kids if you like. Super easy. I like it. It's cute. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.